Can you explain how you use content to generate revenue?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, people are subscribed for content. So you're going to get more eyeballs, more opens, more clicks if you're setting content anyways. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, you have a few options. Number one, you can, and this is the way we also drive other revenue, is having links in our content that's our sponsored. So kind of like a little add in between our stories.
Yeah.
Um, Another way is, you can throw CPC offers at the top of the content email, kind of like banners and stuff like that, like you'd have on a website. And then obviously on site, you can have native placed on site. You can have AdSense, which is obviously, in my opinion, one of the best ways to make money on site.
Google
You're
knows
not really,
everything, man. Yeah.
yeah, you're not really going to get better CPM than Google. So if you can make that quality content get approved for AdSense, you can really win out. And, I know a lot of people, maybe they don't want to go through the trouble of dealing with the content team, and it's not easy. I still, I'm working on it every day, but it's definitely been worth it for me, I'd say.
That's awesome. As far as AdSense, I know a lot of people have had issues where they run into losing AdSense accounts. Have you ever ran into issues like that, or have you figured out ways to manage that so you don't have to risk that?
To be honest with you, I haven't really had a big issue with that. I can't speak to that much, but I can say that I think having quality, unique content is a big important factor there. I mean, at the end of the day, Google wants to make money, right? They want to send you checks. So I think as long as you're maintaining, quality content that's not too, like risque, then I
Yeah,
think you
yeah.
should be okay. But again, I haven't dealt with that, so maybe I'd have to cross that bridge when it comes down to to dealing with
Makes
that.
sense.
So it's not been an issue yet. Not to say it
That's
won't be in the
cool.
future.
That's really
So
cool.
how many sites have you, because it sounds like you have almost like a network of sites. You have a few of them. How many do you have now?
Yeah, I have dozens. I mean, I think we're at like 24, 25 now, in a few
Damn.
different niches. Some niches are better than others. One example of a niche I'm working on right now is trivia. People like to play trivia questions. So just having a daily trivia question up, and, it's kind of a broad audience. So a lot of stuff
Yeah.
can work potentially with advertisers. So that's one of the things that we're getting into. We've also
That's
done,
interesting. See, I feel like a lot of people listening to this podcast now would be like, how the hell is this kid going to make money off trivia?
yeah, and it's not the sexiest thing in the world, the
But
returns.
that's what makes it great too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the returns are not that sexy, like if you think about it, because guys in the seat, and I don't know a lot about the affiliate world, but I've heard like, oh, spend 100 grand a day and make 20 grand that day. Like if I spend 200 grand this month, I'm not even getting that capital back for another 2 or 3 months into my bank account. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
takes a while for me to get my capital back, but it's more of a long-term gain. You know what I mean?
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.